This is the most underrated TypeScript feature, the certify keyword. It was introduced in TypeScript 4.9 a couple of years ago. So suppose I have a simple object here. So how do I validate this object and make sure that it has the correct columns, I mean the correct properties? Suppose I add something else, maybe an extra field there. How do I know that this extra field exists? So one can try to do something like this, maybe add as and add like an object that has something like this. So if this property doesn't exist, we're gonna see a runtime error, right? But this is very boring, right? So for us to change this and use the certify keyword, we just have to create an interface with the user's type and use certifies here. So I'm just gonna say remove that, say certifies user, and create the user's interface up here. Interface user, right? You should just have the basic columns as like that, maybe a name and a age. So as you can see, the TypeScript render itself is already complaining. So we can visually see that this field here doesn't exist in the user object. But when we had the other implementation, the old one, we couldn't see and get the visual effects on what field does not exist in the type, even if I removed it. So if I change this here and use as, we don't see this because, right, it's just trying to mimic the user interface, but it's not like exactly validating it. So this is why the certifies keywords is very, very important. So it validates the fields and the properties of this object visually. So we can see that this field does not exist. And once I add this field here, it will uh, show, even if I make it like not optional. If I make it optional and remove it, it still works. So because it validates the interface. So this is why certifies keyword is very, very important in TypeScript, and it's going to help you to improve your TypeScript skills very, very well. So that's it for today. Till next time. Do not forget to subscribe and like.